Hey guys, BrickWizard59 here and welcome back to a brand new video. And today I'm super excited to bring you episode 1 of my newest LEGO mock building series. And this is building Cloud City in LEGO. Now, it's been a very long time since I've done my kind of large mock building Star Wars series. The last time I made a large scale Star Wars mock was the large-scale UCS-styled Venator Star Destroyer, and since then I have made Star Wars mocks, but not like a really large-scale one because of the fact, of course, with Wayne Manor and all, that was kind of my big large-scale mock. But today we're going to be doing episode 1 of building Cloud City in LEGO. So I've always been interested in Cloud City, really loved the scene, always wanted the Cloud City set. Sadly, it goes for anywhere from $600 to $1,000+, so I really couldn't buy that, and I decided I always wanted to kind of make my own. Never really got around to doing it, so this is until now, of course. And again, I'm super excited. This is going to be a very exciting mock series. Plus, we have the UCS Cloud City coming out, or rumored to come out in like October or August. So that's also pretty exciting, but we're going to be doing is building Cloud City in LEGO. Now here in episode 1, we actually haven't got any building started. This is kind of just like your preview / plans episode. The second episode, which is kind of going to be the building portion, where we'll have a lot more done. That's going to be February 2nd or 3rd, I forget. Whatever that Friday is, I believe it's February 2nd. That's the Friday. I think that's when the mock series will come out. I plan to have this kind of series come out every 2 weeks, an episode every 2 weeks, either Friday or Saturday. So definitely stay tuned for that. But in this episode, we're just going to talk about all the plans, kind of how I'm imagining this build to be. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so starting off, how is this going to be made? It's not going to be if you've seen the Cloud City, it's, that large circular structure. It's not going to be that full structure with plates all over it. This is going to be a bit more of a playset styled build, but still, it's going to be really detailed and look really good. Now, the reason why I really was interested in making this now is I saw this really awesome picture of this, I believe, some Hasbro Cloud City toy from back in the day, and I'll have an image of it on the screen. But anyways, that image was super awesome, and I really wanted to make a LEGO version similar to that. So I drew up some plans, and this is kind of how I have imagined this to be. Here, as I'll move the figures and give you a better look. So this is kind of my plans and how I plan to build this. So what we're going to have is, in the front, we're going to have a landing pad. Now, I don't know if how big this landing pad is going to be, because it has to be circular. So building circles in LEGO is kind of challenging. Plus, I want to fit my 2011 playset Millennium Falcon on it. That would be awesome. Again, I don't know if that's going to be possible, because of the fact that when building a circle, either I could do it plate built, but in order to do it plate built, I don't think that's really going to work out, because of the fact that it's going to be so large, especially if it's going to fit the Falcon. It's going to be so large, and there aren't that large of parts to kind of make a circle out of plates. So actually, as we take a look at my Slave 1, this is the piece, this curved piece here. This is the piece I would be using for the corners of the circle. But because the curved section is only a few studs long, and if I make a circle out of plates, it's going to just be those 4 pieces in the corners, and then the rest are just rectangular plates, and it really won't look like a circle. So what I was thinking of doing is making a brick built, like a snot technique, or bricks on their side, and making a circular landing pad. I think that would look really good, especially in a gray, really smooth, really clean. I think I'd love that. Still, though, it is a bit challenging to make a circle in that format, as again, there aren't too many parts, so I'll have to go online, see of how to make a brick built circle. If you guys have any ideas or have done so, please let me know down in the comments. But anyways, we're going to have the landing pad. Hopefully, it can fit the playset Falcon. We're going to have a walkway. If this is brick built, the walkway is also going to be kind of with the bricks on their side. And then we're going to have a doorway over there. Now, the way this is made, now again, this is actually not the final design, but there's going to be a wall on one side. So here's the thing. I was thinking at first I'd make a wall, I'd put a wall around the entire exterior, but then it kind of takes away from it, because if you just look at it, it's just a big brick structure and you don't really get to see the interior unless you remove the roof, which is also kind of odd because you don't really have a roof. So what I actually was planning to do is just have a wall on the front. So this section where my hand is going, all that is going to be a wall. So same thing here. All of this is going to be a wall, and then the entire backside is going to be open, so you can actually see to the interior. So that's why this design will have to be modded a bit. But again, there'll be a wall in the entire front section. Again, it's going to be a really detailed wall. I'll have to look up images of Cloud City to see how their wall is. It's kind of plain, I believe, in the film. So I'll just go ahead and take some creative liberties, add some detail. But anyways, when you enter, it's going to be, so just forget this section. It's just going to look like this. Where you enter, you can see it from the back. But basically, there'll be kind of a hallway. If you remember when they first come to Cloud City, Lando's talking to Han and all about how they've been able to avoid the Empire and all. They're just walking through those kind of Cloud City hallways with all those, like, the white hallways. So that's kind of what this entire section is going to be. You're going to have a small section in the middle. Again, that's probably going to be some sort of, like, security area or something. And then there'll be a hallway leading this way and this way. And then you'll have two sections here. Again, these sides will be open so you can kind of see inside. But basically what's going to be, we have a prison cell, if you remember, where Han was taken and like Leia and Chewie, they were held in that one like prison cell. So that's going to be there. Right across, we're going to have a torture room, so you can see there. That's kind of where Han is kind of tortured. And then over here, this is kind of where the carbon freezing chamber is going to be. And right behind it, I'll have a small wall, and behind the wall is kind of going to be the hallway where Darth Vader and Luke kind of start the fight. Right over there, it's a bit tough to see where that small rectangle is. That's going to be that window that, breaks open. And then, of course, we have the famous catway, and this is where, the I am your father scene is. So that's going to be pretty cool. On the other side, again, we have the waste disposal area. So if you remember where C-3PO, after he was destroyed, he was about to be thrown into like that incinerator and all before like Chewbacca gets him. He was like in that box. It's a section of all those like Ugnaughts. That's kind of where this section is going to be. Over here, not sure exactly what to put. Maybe that closet where C-3PO wanders into and gets shot by the stormtroopers. Not sure. And then this will be kind of the dining room, the large one where, Vader and Han meet first. So that's kind of my plan. Again, let me know what you guys think. So this is the plan so far. And I just thought I'd show that to you. But anyways, there you go. So that was all for this update. Again, I know there's no building done. This was just a preview/plans video. February 3rd, I believe, is when the next episode is going to come out. So it's about 2 weeks. So definitely stay tuned for that. And we're going to have some building done. Hopefully by then I'll start prototyping the landing pad, gather up some parts, get maybe a wall prototype going as well. And same thing even for the interior, get some of the Cloud City, the white wall prototype going as well. So definitely stay tuned for that. Lastly, I just show you what I have Cloud City related so far, if you're wondering. So basically, I have the Slave 1 again. I could also put the Slave 1 on the landing pad. But anyways, I have the Slave 1. This is the 2011 one. I have the 2000 version as well, but that one looks really ugly, and I don't want to really use that. I have the only version of the Twin Pod Cloud car, so that's going to definitely go somewhere in the mock. And then I have Stormtroopers, of course. They're in my Endor mock, if you've seen. Boba Fett, and I got the brand new Desert Skiff set, so I have the brand new Boba Fett and the new Han, so that'll be awesome. Vader, and then I got a Cloud City Luke, so this is actually cool. He's a super rare figure, but I was able to get him. So he is definitely going to be in the mock. I'm not going to include this version. I'll probably swap out the head with the new Luke one so it looks a bit more accurate. I don't have Cloud City Lando, and that one's also kind of expensive, like $40. I might just try and get him without the cape. That way he might be like $30, but still that's kind of expensive. So we'll see. I also don't have Leia, who's also a little pricey. And then again, the other figures I pretty much have. But anyways, there you go. Once again, thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for the first building segment, again, coming out on the 3rd of February. So that's right about 2 weeks. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. This is Brick Wizard 59. If you enjoy or are ready to, or very hyped to see this series, a thumbs up would be great. And do not forget to subscribe and stay tuned for more videos coming very soon. This is Brick Wizard 59, and I'll see you all next time.